This is a product for the kitchen that no kitchen in any home should be without. This is an absolutely phenomenal bit of kit by Cook's Professional. This is the multifunctional peeler set. Take a look at this product in action. This is absolutely tremendous. Multi-directional, meaning you can just take that slight bit of surface away, whether you're cooking for, whether you're preparing for your salad, whether you're preparing for your vegetables. This really is a tremendous, tremendous set. Not only will this halve your prep time, it promotes healthier eating. We're all living busy lives. We're all rushing around saying we don't have time to go back to basics, to cook things from scratch. We're buying pre-prepared vegetables. We're buying ready-to-cook food, ready-to-heat-up meals, all because we claim we are too busy. This will help you take things back to basics, but without wasting all of that preparation time. Just look at this in action. With a potato, just simply multi-direction, just removing just that tiny little bit of outside circumference. It is just removing that peel in a matter of seconds. Very little effort. It really is a fantastic bit of kit, and it is available to you for one incredible price of only £9.99. Look at that in action. That is a pineapple, one of the most coarse coated vegetables, fruits that you can actually get, and in a matter of seconds that outer coat is being removed, that peel is being removed. Take a look at this. A courgette, for example, just the slightest peel being removed. The thinnest, most wafer-thin amount just being removed from that courgette, meaning you're maximising the amount of the product that you're getting. Remember, I mean, our Chef Jack and I were talking earlier on with him, when you purchase things like fruit and vegetable, you're paying by the kilo. Why would you want to waste so much? Excess peel and throwing it all around. Now, your item number if you want to get in early, because at $9.99, this is phenomenal value. That number, 156014. Imagine in your home how much easier this would make your life, your food preparation. But you're not only getting the peeler, you're also getting your Mandolin attachment there as well. So if you want to do things like real wafer-thin slices of cucumber, of potato, if you're making things like potato gratin, it will make your whole cooking life that little bit easier. You're also getting two additional items. You're getting the garlic peeler and the garlic dicer as well, all for one incredibly low price. That is three amazing items delivered to your door for £5.32 a piece. That is incredible, incredible value. That is including your charges. Your P&P will apply, your call charge will apply, of course. 0911 690 1000 is the number to call. Speak to your sales assistant and quote the relevant item number. That number, 156014. Who is going to be next in line to snap up one of these absolutely tremendous, tremendous items? If you want to get involved, that number's on the screen again. It's 0911 690 1000. Hit 1 for no callback. Hit 2 to speak to a sales assistant. Of course, you can visit our website, our wonderful website, allthews.bid.tv. Now, of course, I couldn't do all of this on my own. We are entering the kitchen. Who else but Mr. Jack? How are you, sir?
Good to see you.
And yourself. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
This is a tremendous, tremendous set we've got here, Jack.
It really is. I've just been peeling away while you've been talking, actually.
I could see you.
I was starting to peel away, yeah.
Now, the thing is, Jack, we all live very busy lives. I mean, you're exceptionally tall as well. Just let me point out.
I'm the tallest guy at Bid, actually.
I'm 6'2", right? So imagine... OK, 6'1½". Easy, well, you don't know.
No one knows. No one knows. No one knows my age.
But when I was looking at this earlier on, Jack, we all live very busy lives, and things like food preparation.
Yes.
We're all bypassing it. We're cutting corners. We're not eating as healthily as our parents or our grandparents tell us that they did or that we should do.
Yeah.
Things like this remove and limit that amount of time that we're spending, doesn't it?
That's right, yeah. And also there's so much waste as well. If you're using a knife, everybody at home, remember you're paying by the kilo in the shops, aren't you, for butternut squash, which are really expensive, you know, in the supermarkets. You're taking the thinnest layer off with a potato peeler. If you're using a knife, you're wasting half of it, and that's your money down the drain. So there's no waste whatsoever. And some of the things we're going to be doing, not just peeling, but also for food preparation in this next while. So I can't wait to show you some of the stuff we're going to be doing, actually.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah.
So we're getting a whole set here. Obviously, this is the staple. This is the main product. This is the winner, isn't it?
So this is the classic peeler, but this is, if we can get a visual on this, you've got these little crocodile teeth Okay, so what does this mean? It's serrated. So it's going to grab on to all your soft fruits, your kiwis, your mangoes, your tomato skins, but also your harder fruits and vegetables. So your butternut squash, which I think is probably the hardest thing to get through in the kitchen, isn't it, a butternut squash?
Indeed.
Or a staple thing in the store cupboard, a potato. So actually, we'll start with a potato because it's, you know, probably everybody in the kitchen will have a potato somewhere abouts. And it will glide through all your hard root vegetables in seconds. Now, if you ever come to an eye in your potato, okay, you know they get those horrible eyes.
Oh, yeah, and you end up cutting them out and, like you're saying, wasting half of it.
Yeah, you're wasting half of it. Also, so it's incredibly dangerous to put your knife in there and jab it in. That's why you get these two ends. So you can take the eyes out very quickly with these end bits. Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Did you see that? I'm not sure everyone see that. So you can put it in and take it out with these end bits.
So rather than wedging a whole section out and losing it, again, we're talking about waste here, aren't we?
Yeah, too much waste. So you're literally taking the thinnest layer off your potato every single time. Okay. Now let's go to a butternut squash because I think whenever I go to these shows, you know, I work a lot, work on lots of kitchen shows, cooking shows. I actually do demonstrate as well, and butternut squash, everyone always says it's the hardest thing to get to in the kitchen. So all your hard root vegetables, it's just going to glide through. Yeah, I think it's the hardest thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's the wafer thin amount. So you can just keep going right through it every single time. And it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed, it's a straight blade, straight edge handle, so so versatile. So it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed for everybody at home as well. Okay.
Let me just grab one piece of that. Just want to get a close-up of that, just to show you just how thin this actually is. That is the most minuscule amount. I mean, that is almost a wafer-thin amount. Like you're saying there, Jack, you're talking about every time you're cooking a meal, the amount of preparation, you gather that all together over days, to weeks, to months, to a whole year. What that would amount to in sterling, in pounds and pence, that would be a considerable amount. It might not sound a lot, but believe me, it does add up, doesn't it, Jack?
It all adds up. You know, there's no waste in the kitchens. And do you know what? With the ends as well, I actually bake them in the oven and make like potato crisps.
Very
with
nice.
them. Yeah,
very
potato
nice.
chips, you know, those thin chips you get, you know, a bit of sea salt on there, fantastic, beautiful. So nothing goes to waste, whether it's your parsnips you're peeling, put them in the oven. So, you know, very versatile. So use your imagination for everybody at home. Now, the next thing I like to say about this one, it goes two ways. So it's not a one-way peeler, it's a two-way peeler. So if you've ever been to restaurants where they do ribbons in your pasta or, your salads,
and you wonder how they
how they do that. So all you do is go backwards and forwards, and you get these amazing ribbons in all your... So, do you know what? When I was at chefing school, my college lecturer said to me, he said, Jack, one, you're very tall, and you're very handsome. No, he didn't say any of that. He just said, look, Jack, it's all about... he said, it's all about textures in your food, and it is all about textures in your food as a chef. So you're getting these wafer-thin ribbons, so it's almost like a stained glass window. You can almost see through it. So do you know what's really popular at the moment?
Go on.
Vegetable spaghetti.
Really?
Everybody's eating vegetable spaghetti. So all you do, or maybe it's just in your salads, all you do is put a little bit of lemon juice in here, a little bit of olive oil, and within seconds you can start to make your salad dressings. So just serve it with a little bit of salmon, and I'll just serve it up on a plate, just so everybody can see, and you just serve that with some salmon. It's beautiful. Look at these little...
I've got to admit, that does look pretty tasty.
Yeah, so whether it's your cucumber, whether it's for your courgette, you know, whatever it is, maybe it's your carrot you're doing as well. So versatile.
So what, this is actually on, you're starting to see this on more and more menus in restaurants?
Yeah, absolutely. So just for everybody at home, it's not a potato peeler. It's now starting to do all your wonderful ribbons and your salads and pastas.
Wow, that is incredible.
Now, I know, we get so excited here, don't we? I get carried away, I think. Yeah.
You're a chef. You're a chef. That's exactly what you're meant to do.
OK. Well, look, we've done our courgette. We're going to shred our cabbage.
OK. Cool.
Yeah. Always really hard, tough to chop through with a knife, isn't it? What you do is go backwards and forwards.
And look, just look how quick that is.
But also how fine it is.
Yeah, so exactly, the consistency of it as well. Because when you're doing it yourself, you're just quite right how difficult it is to slice through, to get that consistency, to get that equal kind of measure. This is giving you that wafer-thin amount on a consistent basis. And with very little effort as well. I mean, what did that take, Jack? 10 seconds? 15 seconds?
Yeah, 10, 15
You've got a whole
seconds.
portion ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. So very quick and easy for all your coleslaw. It could be red cabbage, which I love red cabbage actually. You know, iceberg lettuce, or your onions as well actually, it could be you're doing. So very, very quick and easy. What should we do next?
Right, I mean, if we're taking a look at some of the more coarse vegetables, we look at the butternut squash, you looked at things like the potatoes, all the standard things you'd expect. What about some of the more sensitive things? Like a tomato, for example.
Tomato. How do you say it?
Tomato.
Tomato.
I'm from England, Jack.
Yeah, it must be the friends I hang around with.
Well, you say tomato?
Sometimes. It depends. It depends what mood I'm in, really, I think.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No. No, tomato. I'm very British. Tomato, yeah. Now, how would you usually peel a tomato skin?
With great difficulty, Jack.
Do you know what the proper chefy way to do it is, Chris?
No, go for it. Tell me.
You blanch them in water. Now, when I was training as a chef, I had to do so many of them. You had to blanch them, you had to peel them by hand.
Right.
What a palaver. So all you do is just go right tomato skin, and within seconds, there is the peeled tomato.
That is incredible. I mean, when you look at things like a tomato, you know yourself at home, when you're slicing, when you're dicing things like tomatoes, how sensitive they are. You simply put the knife into it, it goes everywhere. So you know how difficult a job that would be to do by eye, by hand. So to use a peeler like this to get this done is absolutely tremendous, tremendous quality. This is today's one-day offer. If you want to snap it up, you need to get yourself involved now. It is 0911 690 1000. If you want to snap up one of these, our one-day special, you need to get involved now. Your item number is 156014. Option 1, hit 1 for no call back. Hit 2 if you want to speak to our sales assistant. Simply quote your item number 156014. One of these will be on their way to you. Of course, there is the website as well, allthews.bid.tv. And remember, you're not just getting the multi-directional peeler, you are getting 4 tremendous items in this set, all for one incredible low price. You're getting the Mandolin Attachment, you're getting the garlic peeler, you're getting the garlic dicer, all included, as well as that multifunctional, multi-directional peeler as well. It is phenomenal, phenomenal value at £9.99. That is tremendous, tremendous value. Of course, your P&P is on top, your call charge will apply. I mean, that works out approximately $3.99 an item, delivered to your door. That is tremendous, tremendous value. Our one-day special, your item number is on the screen now. I mean, Jack, as well, we're talking about waste, we're talking about time, we're talking about all the effort that this can save you. When you look at a busy household, the time it takes to cook, say a meal for an entire family, for a meal for 4, this will just completely reduce that preparation time in a matter of minutes, won't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's a go-to tool in the kitchen, isn't it, I think, a potato peeler. You know, there's lots of different gizmos and gadgets out there. Everybody has a peeler in the home, everybody. And it's so important to invest in such a good one, because otherwise they're a waste of time, right?
Otherwise you're buying time and time again, you're replacing it with this once you've got it.
Yeah, there's certain plastic ones out there that I've used in the professional kitchens. They break, they snap, plastic snaps on them. Wonderful thing about this is it's all metal as well, so it's very durable.
Yeah.
But I'll show you how durable it is actually. You know, you're talking about something like an onion on a day-to-day basis, another staple ingredient you have in the kitchen. Look, you don't, no tears here, because all you do, you can peel the onion skin, because it's got a serrated edge, you can peel all the skins on your onions,
That is absolutely quick. When you bear in mind how difficult it is to slice and dice with a knife, you know, you're slicing your dice and it's falling apart in your hands when you're doing it.
Yeah, that's right, so very tactile as well. And, you know, it's all about touch, sight, smell, taste, isn't it? And there's your onion peeled in seconds. In
a matter of seconds. That's an entire onion. No tears here in this kitchen. This really is a tremendous, tremendous bit of kit. And like we said as well, you're getting all of this for one price. It's not just a peeler. It's a Mandolin Attachment. It's also the garlic slicer, the garlic dicer as well. It really is a tremendous, tremendous set. And it's available to you at such a low price of only £9.99. Your item number is in the top corner of your screen there. It's 156014. If you want to make food preparation in your home just just that little bit easier. If you want to live a better life, you want to cook better, you want to prepare better food, you want to do it in a quicker time, this is the kit for you. This is the one product, the one set that no kitchen should be without. The number on screen again is 0911 690 1000, item number 156014. P&P and your call charge will apply. But approximately, that works out at around £3.99p per item. The one-day special this evening really is an absolutely must-have in your kitchen. But we're also talking about things like salads. Yes, it can peel, but it can also slice.
It can also slice, yeah. So it will do all your slicing, yeah. So rather than get your knife and chopping board out, quite laborious, you're having to chop it all up. Very quickly, you get this slicer, so it just fits in here very quickly. And then the things will clip in, the attachments will clip in either side, and we're ready to go. So whether it's your cucumber, whether it's your courgette, your carrot, it could be your cheese you're doing, just come straight down, and you can see it will start to do all your beautiful vegetable crisps.
Yes, and again, it's a lovely wafer thin, so if you are making a salad, a bit of courgette, a bit of cucumber, all things like that, it really is a tremendous, tremendous bit of kit. Great attachment there, and like we said, look at the consistency there, just that real wafer thin amount, just a dotting around on your salad. Again, that is only one of the items you're getting here. This is one price for the entire set. So don't think, if you just tuned in here and shop a bit, don't think that you're buying just one and you have to pay a separate amount for the attachments. It's one price for the whole lot. And what's this thing we've got here?
So this little nifty thing, if only I'd had this when I was at catering college, because the amount of garlic I had to peel, you know, and I would never score with a girl if I went out, because I'd just smell of garlic for weeks. My fingernails would smell of garlic. So this old baby, you put your garlic into the tube, and then you just go up and down with it. And then as soon as it comes out, look.
Hang on a minute.
Isn't that amazing?
So where's the... What's on the inside?
There's...
Have we got... Can we do that again? Have we got another one?
Yeah.
We just do that again. Take a close look at this. This... Hang on, that's like... I think that was a trick.
So the garlic goes in, and it goes. We just go up and down with it.
Right.
And there is the garlic peel.
It just removes the shell?
Yeah, removes the shell for you. So no fingernail smelling of garlic for weeks, because I'll tell you what...
You're quite right. It embeds, doesn't it? Once you're cooking, once you're doing something like a spaghetti bolognese, and if you're doing it from scratch, it really gets right in the fingernails, right under the pores, and it just... You're quite right, it lasts for days, doesn't it?
It really
Look at
does.
that.
Yeah.
You quite simply just rolled it backwards and forwards. The peel's removed, the garlic's good to go.
So quick and easy. It really is. But the next thing, which I love even more than this, I mean, it just gets better and better. We have our dicer. OK?
Right.
Now, so we can put our garlic into our dicer. Now, I've already started off, actually, some earlier.
Oh, that smells good.
Yeah, it does smell good, doesn't it? Put our garlic in here, and then we'll put the lid on, and you'll see in seconds, OK? You just twist it round in your hand, OK?
Look at that.
Yeah, and within seconds, what you're going to have is chopped garlic. So no more getting your food processor around, chopping, you know, and washing it all up. Great big things, aren't they? There's no electric here. And within seconds, there is your garlic.
Again, nice small little segments there. So if you are doing something like a spaghetti bolognese or something and you just want to have that addition of garlic in there, this is the way to do it. Look at that. And like you said, again, you're avoiding getting that smell on your hands, under your fingernails, lasting for days. You walk into the office the next day and you absolutely pong the place out. All avoided. Of course, you don't just have to do it with garlic. Of course, I'm just going to give the phone number and then we're going to see what else this bad boy can do. But pick up the phone, get yourself involved, because this is how you do it. 0911 690 1000. Hit option 1 for no call back, or if you'd like to speak to our sales assistant, quote that item number to them. It's 156014, and grab one of these phenomenal sets. These are the Cook's Professional Multifunctional Peeler Set, available to you for £9.99 for the entire set. Your P&P is on top, your call charge will apply, but essentially everybody will pay that phenomenal price. I mean, even with your charges delivered to your door, it works out approximately £3.99 per item. Sliced, peeled, shredded, grated. This is a tremendous bit of kit by Cooks Professional, the reputable brand. I mean, look at that. Look at the speed in which he is doing that. I mean, Jack, that is just absolutely incredible. And for this price, you know you are getting yourself an absolutely phenomenal bit of kit, whether you're doing things on your vegetables, whether you're doing it on your fruit. It really is a tremendous must-have in any kitchen, whether it's food preparation. It really is tremendous, even if you're making something as simple as a salad. And look at that. You can even do some chocolate shavings on it. This is a tremendous bit of kit. If you're peeling, if you're slicing, if you're grating, if you're garnishing, this is tremendous, and it could be yours and your one-day special. Item number is 156014. This really is a phenomenal, phenomenal deal. Your 3 ways to order. Hit 1 for no callback. Hit 2 if you want to speak to a sales assistant and quote the item number. Or visit our website, allthews.bid.tv. £9.99p plus your charges. Tremendous, tremendous value. So what's up next then, Jack?
I think, well, we showed off the garlic in here, but I want to show for everybody at home very quickly that it's not just for garlic. Use your imagination. We're going to be doing Kool-Aid in here. So just a few raspberries, okay? It could be your strawberries, your blueberries, whatever you're doing, really.
Just to finish off a bit of cheesecake or something
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That, yeah.
Actually, we do have some cheesecake I did earlier.
Very nice.
Here's one I made earlier. So we're just going to finish it off with some Kool-Aid on top. So just go round your machine, and it's so easy. It doesn't really matter what you've got. The blades are ever so sharp, and within seconds...
They are sharp. I mean, look at that. In a matter of seconds, nothing mixed in, just the pure product, pure fruit, its purest form. That is absolutely incredible, Jack.
It really is. And what we've done, we've actually garnished our cheesecake with it, so we can do our beautiful Kool-Aid now as a side dish, or, like I said, as we've done on top of the cheesecake, we've actually just finished it off with a little bit of the fruit on top. It could be for your ice cream, couldn't it? On top of your ice creams, on top of your meringues.
I hope you're planning on leaving some of this behind for me when you go, Jack.
Yeah, I actually don't have any friends here. It's only when I come in and I cook food, they start becoming friends with me.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
So the studio starts filling out.
Yeah.
We start with 2.
Not because I'm a nice guy, Chris.
Oh, you're a great fella, Jack. You're a great fella, but you're also a good cook, which is why we hire you.
Yeah, exactly.
So what we got next?
OK, well, look, kiwis, your summer fruit salads, you're wasting too much. Now, you waste half of it with a knife, OK? If you're wasting half of it with a knife and you're paying by the kilo in the shops, that's your money down the drain. So you're taking the thinnest layer off all your fruits and vegetables, whether it's your tomatoes, your kiwis, your mango fruits. Look at that. There's no waste.
That's phenomenal, isn't it?
Isn't that phenomenal? Remember that you get that serrated edge blade, and that's why it's going to go through all your soft fruit vegetables.
And let me just show you here. I'm just going to show you a little bit of peel there, and you can see just how thin that is. And you can actually see as when Jack was holding the kiwi there, it's slightly darker, isn't it? That's because of how close to the peel it's actually cut. Obviously, you go that little bit further in, it gets lighter.
That's
but you really are to the tip of the surface there. This really is a phenomenal bit of kit, making food preparation in your house, in your kitchen, that whole lot easier. And you're quite right, when you're paying for more expensive fruit, things like kiwis, things like butternut squash, all these products which cost you more by the kilo,
absolutely.
if you are just slicing it away, all that waste adds up. It's just your money down the drain.
Yeah, it's your money down the drain, yes. Like I said, you know, there's no waste whatsoever with this multifunctional peeler set. The next thing I wanted to my attention to, there's so many variables. You're probably at home thinking, God, he's done this, 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 and this, and this. Grated cheese, OK? Now, using a box grater... Yep. I know everybody at home, all you ladies, you're worried about your fingernails. Actually, so am I, right?
Well, I was I'm glad you said it first. I'm not bothered about my nails now.
Well, look, Parmesan cheese, all your beautiful grated cheese, you want to do your cheese strips, OK?
Wow.
This will take the thinnest layer off. So imagine this on top of your risottos, your Caesar salads, wonderful wafer thin bits of cheese, Parmesan cheese.
So it's lending itself for you to kind of fancy up your dishes, to really kind of be a bit more creative as well, isn't it? Rather than just doing things the bog standard way. It does all the basics. It does all the things that your average, you would expect a peeler to do. What your average bog standard peeler will do. It'll do all those things, only better. Yeah. But then on top of that, it goes the extra mile. We've got soft cheese, like things like your cheddar, your mild cheddars, which it'll just give those nice even slices. But then things like your harder cheese, like you said, the Parmesan, stuff like that, which is more difficult to grade. Nice wafer-thin slices, ideal for things like Jack said, your risottos, your salads, your Caesar salads. It really is such a great multifunctional kit. It will make your cooking life that whole lot easier. And loads of you are coming in for it, and I'm really not surprised. I mean, that looks amazing. That's a bit of vegetable spaghetti there.
Yeah, vegetable spaghetti, yeah, very popular at the moment.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what we've not done yet? We've actually not done our grated chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah, so whether it's for your toffee, for on top of your trifles, your banoffee pies.
Yeah, just those little shavings.
Favourite dessert, actually, banoffee pie, yeah. Those beautiful shavings you get, whether it's on top of just your ice cream, you want to do your homemade, you know, ice cream, luxury ice creams. All you do is, you know, just go back. What I would suggest for everybody at home is make sure you've got it at room temperature. This chocolate's a little bit hard at the moment.
This just comes straight out of the fridge.
This just comes straight out of the fridge. But what you can do is then start to get all your chocolate shavings on top of all your desserts, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
Isn't that fab?
It does look
And your
great,
fingers are nowhere near the blade. You know, using a box grater, it's incredibly hard work going up and down. With this, it's just very tactile. Just go backwards and forwards.
And that's the thing, you're talking about box graters. You therefore can do it directly over the dish, and you're only going to grate the amount that you need. Again, reducing the amount of waste. So you can use it for your basic vegetables, for your food preparation, on tougher things, like your potatoes, like your butternut squash, or more sensitive things like we saw with the tomato. I mean, what you did with that tomato was incredible. I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an after, but I want to just... Can you just do another one? Just do the camera.
Yeah.
Just so you can see how easily it goes through something as sensitive as a tomato. I mean, you go too deep on a tomato, the mess that's going to cause, but just watch this. This is absolutely phenomenal.
And just while you've been talking, actually, I literally just washed that up while you were talking. You know, I just did that chocolate.
Yep.
I just literally plunged it in water, and we're ready to go.
So it doesn't need to go in the dishwashers or anything like that?
No, absolutely not. I just run it under the tap.
Yeah.
You know, I've just got a hot soapy water bucket here. I just swirled it around for a second and it's good to go. We're clean again.
That is amazing.
So yeah, all your soft fruit vegetables.
Just go nice and slow and just look at that. Look at the consistency. Look at the wafer thin. I mean, that is so difficult to do. I mean, it looks difficult from where I'm standing, but just looking at how sensitive that is. I mean, you can then use the peel if you're, you know, if you kind of wanted to fancy up a dish. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely tremendous. So not only can it be used on coarse things, on root vegetables, on things like butternut squash, on things like your potatoes. If you, I mean, how long does that take as well? You're preparing for a Sunday roast?
Yeah, it can take you a long time, right? Yeah.
But with something like this, it really does break that preparation time down in a matter of seconds. Now, this is how you do it. If you want to get involved, your phone number is on screen. It's 0911 690 1000. You've got 3 ways to buy. This is how you do it. Hit option 1 for no call back. If you'd like to speak to a sales assistant, because they're very nice people, hit 2 and quote your item number, which is 156014. If you want to visit our website, go to allthews.bid.tv and get this Cook's Professional Multifunctional peeler set for one phenomenally low price. I mean, $9.99 for all of this is absolutely incredible, incredible value. So not only do you get the peeler, you get the Mandolin Attachment, you get the garlic peeler, you get the garlic dicer, you get it all for one incredible price here on Shop at Bid. This is the one-day special, and this works out approximately delivered to your door, including your charges, around $3.99 an item. That is phenomenal. It can do veg, it can do fruit. Look at that. It's giving you chocolate shavings. Your kitchen will never be the same again. It grates, it shreds, it slices, it shaves. It does absolutely so many things. And look at that. I mean, something like a butternut squash. And just look, with very little effort, you've got that nice, thin, even. I mean, you take off half the butternut squash, no? You take off half the butternut, wouldn't you? You know, you're peeling away on that. It would disintegrate in a matter of seconds, but with a bit of kit like this, you're getting that consistency, you're getting that evening, and you're maximising the amount of product that you're getting out of it. Now, if we just take a look at what Jack's got here next for us, just again showing you the consistency, showing you the evenness that this will give you. This really is, because as well, it's all good if you get an item, you have a good day in the kitchen, then you're there again the next Sunday. With this, it gives you that consistency, doesn't it? So that every single time you're going to get a similar result.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, doesn't matter if you're left-handed, doesn't matter if you're right-handed. You know, it's a go-to tool in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Every chef who I know has a good peeler.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's not just your peeler, you get all the other wonderful attachments to go with it. So it really is a go-to tool in the kitchen. I use a peeler nearly every other day in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's so important for all your peelings, your shredding, your dicing, and you get it all with this, yeah.
And it's like we're saying as well, if you're not buying a good peeler, if you buy bad, you buy twice, you buy 3 times, you buy 4 times. With this, once you've got it, you know that you've got quality. You know it is a good bit of kit and it will make your food preparation a whole lot easier. Just look at this. Look at those wafer-thin peelings, those wafer-thin slices.
Yeah, it's so incredibly easy. I mean, what's really... I mean, everybody's eating at the moment vegetable spaghetti. There's a famous diet out there.
Yeah.
Everybody is eating vegetable spaghetti. It's the latest craze.
Right.
You might have seen it in the magazines, the newspapers, but this is what you're going to get is wafer thin, whether it's for your cucumber, whether it's on a carrot, what you're going to get is wonderful ribbons in your pasta, in your salad dishes. It's so quick and easy.
I mean, it looks absolutely fantastic. And as well, Jack, as well, it's multi-directional as well. So no longer do you have to be kind of stripping down. You simply can go up and down, getting those nice, consistent, thin slices, those thin shavings. Like we're saying, if you want to be a bit more creative in your kitchen, you want to dress up a plate a little bit, try different things. This really is an amazing... And look at that. The shavings on that bit of cheesecake. It is absolutely fantastic, and it could be yours this evening. You could add a bit of creativity, a bit of art into your kitchen for one price of only $9.99. Absolutely incredible. But like we're saying as well, you can do all these fancy things with it. Back to basics. Let's take a look at one more item. Something straightforward. We've done the potato. A carrot.
Yeah.
Peeling carrots for the whole family takes forever, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah. A classic staple thing in the store cupboard. A carrot. It glides through all your hard root vegetables in seconds. You know, and if you're using a knife, I know there's people at home watching now who use a knife. You waste half your fruit or vegetable, don't you? Yeah. There's no waste taking the thinnest layer off every single time. And this doesn't go to waste. You know, why not use that for soups, stocks, vegetable stocks? Everything gets used.
I think that's the rule of any good chef, isn't it? That nothing goes to waste.
Yeah,
everything has a purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you know what? It's all about presentation, you know. It's all about having that look. It's certainly going to help you present and garnish all your foods perfectly.
It really is a tremendous bit of kit. All of this could be yours, people. If you want to get involved, there's absolutely loads of you getting involved for this. And the item number is in the top corner of your screen. Your one-day special, 156014. That is your item number. If you want to get involved, people, the number to call, it's on screen. 0911 690 1000. 3 ways for you to get involved. If you don't want the call back, hit option number 1. If you want to speak to our sales assistant, hit option number 2 and quote your item number 156014. Or thirdly and finally, visit our website, allthews.bid.tv, where you can see this item and all of the other items that we've been